My name is Kanasugi Kenji, Ambassador of Japan. Thank you very much, Pak Ganjar, for your insight. And before posing a question, allow me to express my sincere appreciation for your receiving our Emperor when His Majesty visited the Borobudur Temple. Your gesture was very much appreciated. My question is rather abstract, but what kind of changes you're going to bring about your foreign policy compared with the existing foreign policy under President Joko Widodo? Of course, within the framework of free and active foreign policy, a lot of things will continue. But what kind of changes are you going to bring about under your presidency? Thank you very much.
Terima kasih Pak Dubes. Kaisar Bapak ternyata ramah sekali. Saya mengantarkan Kaisar melihat candi, dan dulu kami dikasih tahu Pak Dubes, nanti tidak boleh salaman. Padahal kami ingin salaman, kami ingin jabat tangan dengan Kaisar, dan kami disuruh berhenti, ini tidak boleh salaman. Aduh, padahal kita pengen salaman. Dan orang Indonesia kalau sudah salaman, ditambahi satu lagi, selfie. Yang saya luar biasa adalah, begitu kami berdiri, Pak Kaisar mendatangi kami dan mengajak salaman. Sesuatu yang luar biasa. Dan saat itu ada former Prime Minister, betul ya? Ada former Prime Minister ikut hadir, Pak Fukuda ya? Betul.
My name is Kanasugi Kenji, Ambassador of Japan. This is not so much to do with diplomatic strategy, but people say that democracy in the world is declining, and during your presentation you seems to suggest that democracy in Indonesia is on the downside. And if so, how are you going to redress the situation? How are you going to rectify domestic politics in this country? Thank you.
Now, with regard to Pak Dubes Japan, on quality of democracy can translate into various different indicators, Pak. Even the definition of democracy, there is no less than 500 definition of what is called democracy. So translation into that is numerous. But I think issue number one that needs to be brought back is to restore trust into institution of democracy. Restoring trust into the institutions, be it constitutional court, be it the parliament, be it all others, restoring institution, that's one. And how do we do that? One is appointments and code of ethics that is seriously upholded. And it has to start with example. Top leadership needs to show commitment on upholding ethics. If top leadership compromise on ethics, then the rest will even go further. Number two, revising some of our law that has restricted freedom of expression. And we have seen some of our laws being used to suppress freedom of expression. And even today, the cyber law, for example, the cyber law has been so flexible in indicting almost anyone if they have expressed some criticism, even criticism not toward government, even criticism toward other entity of non-state. You can be charged and you can be prosecuted. And I think we need to revise some of that to ensure freedom of expressions. And number three is, which is not less important, is combating corruption in a serious way and addressing the upstream, the core of why corruption is happening, especially on policy making. political financing has not been reformed for the past 25 years. We reform our electoral system, we reform our party system, we reform central and local government relationship, we reform presidency and other national bodies of the state, but we did not reform how political process, how political party, how campaign is being financed. Without addressing that issue, we will always trap with various derivatives of corruptions, which is now are seeing. So quality of democracy is not only being judged by the electoral process, but also by the quality of delivery of democracy itself, and also by ensuring that principle of good governance is present. So that would be the agenda. This is big, may not be complete in a year or two, but if we don't start by expressing our commitment, outlining the plan, and making it public, then we will not be able to achieve all of that. And I think that one of our commitment to be done if authority is being given. Power still in the land of in the people, but authority that can be given to any one of us. Terima kasih, Pak.